Good morning. I'm so excited to be speaking to everyone who's a school employee right this morning. Of course, I told my dad a 10 a.m. start would have been a little better for those of us attending graduation parties last night. And that's why I made sure at UK I didn't have any classes before 10 a.m. I'm also excited to be achieving one of my goals set by my dad when I began high school. I did it, Dad. I'm giving a speech in the arena in late May. I'm sure you meant as a top 5 graduate, but this is pretty close. As I was thinking about what to say this morning, I thought I could talk about what it meant to be a purple, or what it is this thing is called Purple Nation. The more I thought about it, the more I kept coming back to this thought, what does it feel like to be a purple? Because it's not done to you, it's not given to you, it's a feeling that consumes you in a way a young person experiences for the first time. What does being a purple feel like? It feels like that moment when you see your dad in roller skates and a tutu when you're 4 years old thinking school must be a little fun, but also weird. A feeling like when I asked Coach why nerd scrambled eggs came from chickens and he just stared at me in shock and proceeded to write the question on the poop board. A feeling like when you walk into Miss Scott's room for the first time and are scared to death but realize she wasn't so scary after all. A feeling like thinking purgatory would be something like being trapped in a Coach Priestcorn dream where he comes up with his crazy ideas for pep rallies. A feeling like the one you get when Coach Crea tells another bad story about her alpacas to the soccer team. A feeling like my sister Reagan when she gets called by Paige by Miss Joyner, just again. A feeling like the one you get when you're demonstrating your little brother's new hoverboard to the entire central office staff and you wipe out in a way that makes everyone gasp in horror. A feeling you get when Miss Lemister continues to harass you about not taking Spanish 3. She actually tried to get me to sign up again this morning, even though I'm graduating. A feeling you get when Mr. Jackson continuously calls you Little Gary, and I take that as an insult. A feeling you get thinking that Mr. Bishop attended as many sporting events as I did, and wondering if we should just invite him to paint up in the student section with us. A feeling like I probably shouldn't have texted my dad so many times, asking him what the heck Mr. King was changing now, and if he could please tell him to stop. At some point, I should have tested Coach Wallace's reaction time in the driver's ed car by slamming the gas down as I approached the stop sign. A feeling early on at Potter Grade that I might just have Miss Brandenburg every odd numbered year of school since I had her 1st and 3rd grade. A feeling like realizing Miss Cole and Miss Ballard probably stopped at Starbucks each day for a double espresso because there's no way two people could be that amped up for school. A feeling like Mr. Tinius might show up in the Commons one day and do the chicken dance like he did at Potter Grade, thankfully he didn't. A feeling I got every time I walked into class to learn from great teachers like Miss Skiller, Mr. Skiller, Miss Croney, Miss Davenport, Miss Cash, and Miss Coons. A feeling like I had received the most valuable gift a kid could ever receive. Being loved by their teachers and coaches, being pushed beyond what I thought were my own limits, being encouraged to go further, being consoled when things just weren't going my way, and most importantly, being reminded for the past 13 years that being a purple is as much in here as it is on the outside. Thanks to every one of you for making my time and the time of my classmates as purples the greatest times of our lives. Remember, once purple, always purple.